this neo-Christian reality that we're dealing with, I reflect on our Jewish leader by the name of Jesus, who I think would be challenged with what is happening in our culture. The privatization of jails that make people who are the developers rich. Have created slave wages for prisoners in jail. We got more prisoners in jail than any other country in the world. Not hating on attorneys, but attorneys are getting paid well because of the mass incarceration of men and women in this country. And when you walk through the jail cells, as Edward and I, and Chris Mears and I, we walked through Theo Lacey, and just last week we walked through the juvenile detention center. I kept asking, how many of these kids are here for major crimes? They said some are there from hamburgers to double murder. And they said, we can't take you into this site, Reverend, because normally there's 52 people in this site for major crimes. That's aggravated assault and rape and murder. But the problem is now we're 200% of the population it's getting out of hand. We got almost 150 in there that are just creating major problems, and it seems to be escalating. And I asked the jailers, they said, well, what's the chances of coming back? They said, well, the recidivism rate is 75 to 90%. And 90% of the women in prison are there because of some drug-related crime. And some of them are there not because they committed the crime, but they assisted their boyfriends in committing the crime. And I said, Reverend, how many black churches, African-American predominant churches have come into the Orange County jail system? He said, Reverend, in the history of me being here, and I've worked here for 25 years, I've never seen a black church walk through these grounds. When did we give up? When did we decide to become so caught up in our blessing that the burden of our bad boys have slipped to the background? Cheryl Caston, in her book, The Failure of Integration, would suggest that it's all right as long as it's not in my backyard. It's not my problem as long as I don't have to look at it. But if you walk down to the jail cells and walk down to the prison courts, it ain't nothing but me and them, hallelujah, in the jail cell and in the courts. You may think that you live in a prestigious community called Orange County, even Irvine, but I got some news for you. You better check where you're going, because it's catching up with you. And unless the church does something, we'll continue to blame these individuals as if they're the problem, and we don't look at any institutional solutions. I believe Jesus came back not to save the righteous. Let me break it down for you. He didn't come to save the church people because they're already saved. He didn't come to save those who were so heavily bound that they were worthily good. He didn't care about those too much. He didn't come to save those who knew how to sing well, and know how to pray well, and know how to preach well. He wasn't concerned about the righteous folk. He came for the unrighteous. He came for the least of these. Let me break it down. He came for the crips and the bloods, the cholos. Let me help you out. Because if his son wearing a tee and some white shirt, he may not call him a crip, but when he's walking to school, he's going to use that phone, and he's going to use that cover, because he doesn't want to get ripped on. 70% of the people in the jail are just wannabes. Why? Because it's all right to be a wannabe because I don't want to get whipped. Oh, we don't like to deal with that, do we? But for some reason, Martha, we got a fascination with bad boys. Don't we? The #1 movie in the history of the world is what? The dark angel. A bad boy got on there by the name of Joker. Nobody was as fierce or as mean in the history of the movies as this Joker. And they had another bad boy by the name of Batman, and we can't help but flock into that place. I believe Denzel Washington was all right when he was talking about the debaters, but he didn't win an Academy Award until he starred in training. Who am I talking to? Oh, it's all right for us to get caught up in 50, but ludicrous and silly when we start dealing with 50. There's something about a bad boy that we get caught up with. When they call it bad boy, what you gonna do? America has a fascination with bad boys. Mary, they created a paradox of a problem. We love them on one side, but we hate them on another. We celebrate them on one side, but we got to them on another. It's confusing being a bad boy. Bad boys are arrogant, aggressive, mean, diabolical deviants, deceitful players, loud, rude, boasters, bullies, and thugs. But everybody wants to be a bad boy. We make silly kind of sensation. Bad boys are hated, but at the same time they're loved. I know I'm talking to somebody in here because I was talking to my young 18-year-olds and she said, bad boys are cool. For people over the age of 50, that means cool. Bad boys are trendy, strong, sensational, successful, and sexy. Oh, come on, somebody. If the truth be told, everybody has an interest in a bad boy. I was talking to a couple of sisters this week. I said, what is it about bad boys? He said, you know what, Pastor? It don't matter if the bad boy is fast, loud, they smell it, but there's something about a bad boy that just makes my blood boil. Don't act like you all up in here pious. Somebody right now, you sit up here by yourself because you come to church all by yourself, but the minute you get out of church, you got a bad boy you got to leave. Some of us listen to you act like you know what I'm talking about. Some right now got a bad boy on your cell phone. They just got to be tapping you. And you just come to church, but I don't know how to do it. I know I'm talking to somebody right now. And if you ain't talking to the bad boy get in your mind. And I don't get into your fantasy. But here's the guy. Come on, somebody. But I know I wasn't always a preacher. I used to be a somebody know what I'm talking about. Bad boys get to play. But for some reason, we are taking bad and made it good. Everybody likes a bad boy as long as he's prosperous, but when the minute he falls on his face, he becomes a bum. And nobody wants to smell his bum. For a moment, I'd like to build a picture on the subject. The first bad boy I want to deal with, the prodigal son. The prodigal, turn to your neighbor and say, the prodigal son. In the Greek, the word prodigal means wasted. Wasted son. In Luke chapter 15, verse 12, the younger one said to his father, Father, give me my share of his estate. So the father divided his property between them. And there's just something of a hatred for delayed gratification that would suggest that I want mine now. It's a cultural norm. Truth is, we don't really get into delayed gratification. If you look at the challenge with predatory lenders, it's because we want our money now. I don't want to wait till I graduate from school. I want to get paid now. I want to get paid back. And I don't care how I can get it. I want it by any means existing. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, because if that God is just shooting it too long, somebody gonna get frustrated. If you're on the freeway just a little bit too long, if the service, I've already got a couple of complaints, if the service goes just a little bit too long, that is until this mind